Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Life Farm Share quick training. In 15 minutes, we're going to go over the most important features to help you build your business with the Life Farm Share app. So before I get started, I'm going to go over some basics on the app to make sure everybody is level set. First, we got all the recruiting functions down here, these 6 icons, with the primary recruiting functions being share right here, where you share or post, contact management with prospects, and then alert management to help you stay in touch and make sure you don't miss anything going on. Then, of course, we have the banner. So you always come back and check out what's new in the banner. It'll float back and forth within the system, and you can click on things and do whatever you need to do with the banner. Last up here is the admin menu. And a lot of people don't even know it's there. But if you go check it out, we'll have a training section where this video will get posted. Okay, but allows you to add new people manually right to your replicated system. But maybe more importantly, I want you to see the contact button down here. This contact button gives you the ability that if you have a problem with the app, we want to hear about it. So you just click on Life Farm Support and you submit a ticket into our system, and we'll work to help you out as soon as possible, okay? So with that quick overview, let's get into it. Let's talk about sharing. The reason we have the share grid set up the way we do is it's because how you may be recruiting, okay? And we have what we call one-to-one marketing, which is share, and then we have what's called one-to-many marketing, which is post. But the beauty of this app is that it allows you to not only do one-to-one marketing with share, which is what? That's text, email, Facebook Messenger, WhatsApp, the chat app. So you use share for those features and those methods of sharing. Post is for Facebook, not Messenger, for Facebook, and Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter, of course. But the goal of posting should always be to get people to come down to one and want to talk to you. And so we will get into that with the social media images. But let's get into sharing to start off and contact management. So let's take this right here to share. Okay, what we have is sample messages. Everybody wants to know, can we change these? Sure, you can. You can change them anytime you want right before you send them out. So don't be too scared about that. Let's go ahead and hit next. And this is where you grab the person or put the person that you want to send to. If you just met them and they're not in your address book and they're at Starbucks or something, put them in right here. Just type them in, first name, last name, and whether it's their mobile email. This is also the place that if you want to share to Facebook Messenger and you don't have their information in your address book, because you may not, you just have their first and last name, put it here. Just type it in here, and then you can go forward with Facebook Messenger, and you'll see. Okay, but if you've already added the person as a prospect, you've already shared with them and they're in your system, please always go back to existing prospects. And the reason you want to do that is because you do not want to create a duplicate record, okay? So let's not do that. So let's go to the new device prospect. That's where most of you will go. And this is easy. You just put in the name. I'm going to share to myself real quick here. And you can see, right like that, I grab my mobile, grab my email, and I place it right in and I hit next. And this is where you have your different methods to send, okay? As you can see, Messenger is available. If you don't have these apps installed, they won't show up. The app is smart enough to know that. But let's go ahead and share via text. That's generally still the primary way. Hit next. And we have contact reminder here. If you do not have a reminder set for the prospect, and if they're new, you won't, go ahead and set a reminder. I like to make it one day no matter what. So let's just go ahead and do that. Hit send. And this is where, okay, you're going to have the ability to change the text. See, just like that, you can tap. But do not mess with this area down here. This link right here connects you, the video, and your prospect all together so we can send you alerts about when they're watching the video, etc. So try not to adjust this right here and try not to make them too long. Sometimes they get broken up when you do that, but let's send it. Okay, just like that, the button comes in. There's the text. That's what your prospect sees. They click on it, okay? And this is a typical landing page that the prospect's going to see. And this links over to your replicated website, and it's got your contact information always. But what happens when we watch the video, most of you probably know this, but for the new people, I'm going to do that. What you're going to see is that what happens very, very quickly when a video starts, you get a video is being viewed alert right away. It's wonderful. But it not only tells you who's watching the video and what the title is, but it tells you to go to your prospect button, go to the prospect details button, and check out the video percentage viewed, right? So let's go do that. Let's just close this because you don't need to delete it. Let's go out to the prospect button. So how do we do that? Well, all 6 icons from the home page are now down here in your tray. So this is wonderful. So I can go to the prospect button right here, okay? And then these are my prospects. Now, a feature that you should know about, especially you people who have a lot of prospects in there, is up here, this filter sort. So check this out. This allows you to filter everybody because currently everybody is sorted by last name, but you can move that around with a quick sort. But one of the best buttons is recent activity. This ranks all of your and your prospects activity with the system from top to bottom, so you can always know where the fire is, right? So what you want to do is tap on that recent activity button, hit apply, and look what happens. It puts that person right at the top. So that's what happened. You can see that I viewed less than 10%. You can see that I have a follow-up scheduled for tomorrow. So I'm going to get a push and a reminder to follow up with myself precisely at 11:46 my time. But where we really want to go is over here, the 3 buttons. Take a look at that. This allows you to do a lot. Call, text, email with a quick share of a tap of a button. You can share content. What's nice about sharing from here is that it already remembers your prospect's information. It remembers what language you shared in, and it'll take them right there. You can literally reshare content within about 4 to 5 seconds by using this button. It's an excellent button. But let's go to details because we want to see how do we really do contact management. This is how you do it. First of all, I want you to know that you can adjust this. You can make that person a hot prospect by simply tapping and adding. Again, you can do those same features right here. You can also see that you have a follow-up if you want to tap and change it, just like that. It's that easy to do. You can also edit, and that'll allow you to change this information here and update it. It'll also allow you to put notes in here if you wish. Okay, so that's cool, and then you save them out. But where I want to go is this. You can see that I evidently watched it twice, but right here, you can see that I sent the video to this person. It showed that I viewed the video less than 10%. So what should you do from here? Well, you can share more content, but let's say you called them and you left them a voicemail. How do you acknowledge that? Well, that's what this CRM or add history button is for. It allows you to log all the types of activity that you should be doing pretty much in your follow-up sequence. So check this out. I can just put that I left a voicemail, and just like that, it adds it. So it's that easy. If you then had a meeting with them, don't forget to log it. You can just put there and put met with prospect. And so these are things that you should be doing to stay in touch with your prospects, but not have to remember everything you did with them. If you use the system, it's extremely powerful. And I want you to know that this is how people are using the system and having lots and lots of success by following up and staying in touch with their prospects, okay? So that's really what the share and contact management sequence looks like. Let's go back to the home page, okay? And let's go to alerts right now to see what went on. So during that system, you can see that I evidently viewed the video twice, but one time I didn't open up the alert. I want you to see that the blue button means that you haven't seen the alert. This 23 means that there's 23 blue button alerts I have not read yet. But if I go ahead and tap and open that one, and I review it and I close it, you can see now it's 22. And this is the same icon that's on your home page of your phone where the app is. So you don't even have to go in to know whether you have a new alert or not. It's very easy to use. In addition, up top, you can filter everybody by all the unread ones. So you can quickly get in there, see all the unread ones. Did you miss anything from corporate like this? Let's get pumped up. That alert's always there. So I want you to know the alert management is very powerful, and don't forget to use it. But let's go back to the home page. So now let's go into share, and let's talk about what we call one-to-many marketing. Okay, that's called posting. But the goal of posting should not be just creating some noise. I know a lot of people teach you to just get out there, be in the game, throw stuff up on Facebook, it'll work for you. And the truth of the matter is not really. So unless you're a real pro at that. So what you want to do is look at these social media images. These are what I call offers, and they're designed to get someone to want to contact you so you can create a lead from social. So let's go ahead and go all the way back to the beginning and let's do this one. So let's post this one right here by hitting the post button. Okay. Let's go to Facebook and let's go ahead and say something like, hey, click below to talk. And, you guys can be a lot better at this than me. But this is going to be a lead gen process. So always put something nice there, like, hey, click on the below so we can talk about, how you can do what I do or whatever you want to say. But be a little bit innovative there in what we call attraction marketing. Attract people to want to have what you have. Okay. So next, hit share. And just like that, it's going to post to Facebook, okay? And let me show you the best part about this, because that's not the best part. That's the easy part. And you can see how quickly that's going to go in there and be on there. And it looks beautiful on Facebook. So when somebody clicks on this image, and let me click on it, what just happened? We take them out of Facebook into your replicated environment. Whether that image has been shared 150 times or more on Facebook, when someone clicks on it, your information is embedded in there and it gets them out of Facebook to where now you can work with them. And here's the offer, okay? So they request info. And I'm going to show you really quick here. I'm going to put in a fictitious name and JP Test Now, test today. We'll call them Test Now. And I'll put it in there, put in a phone number just so you can see this. Okay, and this is what they're going to do, and I'll put in a little nickname at Member Tech here, and this is kind of what we do. And this is one of the most powerful and popular features being used right now, because what we're doing is we're bringing people, as you can see, that's how fast that you get an alert, okay, that you have a new alert for basically a new prospect has requested more information. So let's see what really happens. So that's the alert. And that's fantastic. But again, where are we going to go? Back to the prospect button. We hit that. What are we going to use? We're going to use the filter and sort button at the top. We're going to use recent activity, and let's bring that person. And look what's really happened. This is a new lead from social media that has now been automatically loaded right into your contact management system with all your other warm market prospects. So now what we've done is we've gone and done a one-to-many post, one-to-many people on Facebook, and we brought it back down to one-to-one marketing. This is a tool exclusive to this platform, so you guys are one of the very few that even have this tool to be able to generate new people to talk to. Of course, you want to talk to your warm market first, okay, and then get through them and work with them. But once you're through that and your warm market starts to get a little thin, the referrals you've asked for are getting a little thin, you want to post, right? But you want to post with a purpose. So I suggest once a week you put up a different image with a different offer that you type in there of why they should click on it and come talk to you, and get in the habit of posting this once a week. And then what we'll do is work with LifeFarm to give you new images on a regular basis to have. This is a great method to do it. So in review, what we did is we talked about the best features of this app. We talked about sharing, and if you want to go to Messenger, not just text or email, remember, share, don't post. If you try to go to Messenger through post, even though you may see it in there somewhere, okay, it doesn't work. You have to share, not post to Messenger. So I just want to get that through. So you share to text, email, Messenger, WhatsApp. You post to Facebook with a purpose of using these great looking images. Even though you can post these down here, they do not go to the lead capture like your images do. So make sure you use this for posting. And then last but not least, what did we talk about? Alert management. Make sure you're in here, always reviewing your alerts, seeing which alerts you missed, and making sure that we follow up with some more content and request to have a meeting with them so you can continue your recruiting journey using the app. Okay, so I hope you like that quick and dirty, as we say, to try to go ahead and show you how to both share and post and use contact management to build your LifeFarm business. Thanks again. I hope I get to do this again soon. Take care.